Mm.
Okay, now it started.
Yes.
Yes, so what I was telling that there was a company named Revolt. It was from UK,
Mm-hmm.
and the candidate approached me right on LinkedIn, and she told that they are looking for an associate who can just tackle the calls and solve the queries. So it was kind of customer representative. So I
Mm-hmm.
told yes, right, and then everything went fine. And then they just
Mm-hmm.
put me on a test, and it was an online test where you need to turn on the camera. All things will be monitored,
Mm-hmm.
and there will be three-step process. Each will be around, you can say, 15 minutes task. Basically, it will content of the reasoning, special kind of reasoning.
Mm-hmm.
Then another is English
Mm-hmm.
improvement, and furthermore is the ability to I mean to just solve the problem, that kind of thing. So that was three sections. So I spent about 45 to 30 minutes on that test, and mandatory you need to score 80% in that test in order to get qualified. But somehow I didn't got qualified because it was hard. It was not easy. The spatial
Mm-hmm.
listening that I'm talking about means they are just giving different kind
Mm-hmm.
of shapes, like a lot of triangle, lot of circles, a lot of squares, and then
Mm-hmm.
they will just give out of all these given objects, what do you think will be the image made? Then they will give you four options. And then, like for example, let
Mm-hmm.
me just show you. So if there is one circle, then there is one triangle, then there is one another half triangle, right? Then there could be like this kind of shape. I don't know what this shape is called about,
Mm-hmm.
but it is this kind of shape, right? So
Mm-hmm.
they will just give this kind of shape, and then they will give you one option, two, three, four, and they will say that out of these four shapes you see, out of all these shapes given here, which object will be
Mm-hmm.
formed? So this is a spatial reasoning test, which was very much
Which
difficult.
object will be? Sorry.
Out of this given,
Mm-hmm.
let me just see, out of all these objects given above, right, there will be some image form. Let me just show kind of image, like this kind of image, right? So yeah, you are just connecting all these objects, right? The given objects above, you are just connecting and
Mm-hmm.
just making one kind of image, right? So then they will
Okay.
ask that
You have to
which,
merge all object.
yes, yes. So and then they will ask which will be the correct option out of all these four. So it was kind of difficult,
Oh
and
my
I was
God.
not able to yes, and I was not able to score good in this one. And remaining other three
Mm-hmm.
sections were quite easy because you need to give logical reasoning was there, and English learning was there. English was quite good, so logical was also good. But this is just stuff which I was completely out of. And this is the only one form, right? There is also another form. Let me show you that also. So
Mm-hmm.
another form. Let me show you what it was. So in that there was a diagram. Let me show you one diagram, and there were different kind of objects, one, two, different style of objects, right? Then there will be another
Mm-hmm.
diagram. It will also have different sequence, this this kind of sequence, and then there will be another also, and in that also there will
Yes,
be
yes. Now
different kind of
I
sequence.
got it.
Yeah, so now three are given. Now what will be the fourth option? And then there will be a
Fourth one, series. There are
yeah,
series.
yeah.
Yes.
So these
I
were
just faced this kind of questions in the reasoning
yeah. So these
in
were
my competitive examination.
yeah.
Mm.
This seems to be easy at one point, but after some point
Mm-hmm.
it gets difficult. So these are
It seems like our just brain get blocked.
yes, that's what I felt. So these
Mm-hmm.
two sections was kind of challenging, and at the same time, the timer was also moving very fast.
Mm-hmm.
When I was
Yeah,
just trying to
it
solve
it
this,
was tickling.
yes, when I was just trying to solve this, the timer was also moving very fast. So it was
Mm.
not that easy job, but somehow I just managed to give all the answers, but I'm not able to clear that exam of 80%. So else, if I could have cleared, then I will be getting a permanent work from home job, and it will be paid in US
Mm.
dollars, and all the things would be great because it was a good
Around how much
opportunity.
dollar?
maybe $15 an hour, $15 an hour.
Oh my God.
Yes, so you can imagine the amount of money. But I was not.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I got this kind of opportunity because I searched in LinkedIn for the remote job in US or remote job outside India. So now this recruiter came to know about my profile that this guy is looking for remote
Mm-hmm.
jobs. And so she
Mm-hmm.
approached me directly and told me about the companies and all the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it was kind of
Okay.
hectic actually. I was also not feeling well, and they mentioned that you need to clear all the section one at a time. You can take break
Mm-hmm.
in between. It is not like that you cannot take a break, but it is recommended that you complete all these tests in a one go. It was about
Mm-hmm.
45 to 30 minutes test that I just got that along.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it happens when you are not completely prepared with the brain, then all of a sudden the taste comes. It looks like completely settled.
Yes, and they have also the limit of 36 hours. Under 36 hours only you
Mm-hmm.
need to complete this.
Mm. Okay, no worry. At least you have your soft. You can grow yourself with the soft.
No, you are right, but on the other hand, was what Vipin was suggesting that Vipin always looks
Mm-hmm.
for work from home remote jobs, and that's why he's earning
Mm-hmm.
a lot of money. Why? Because he's being paid in US dollars. So he suggested me to search this on LinkedIn, and I followed his path, and I got this recommendation.
Mm-hmm.
That way it worked, and I just
Yes.
showed him my workplace also, and he was kind of shocked to see my workplace because it is not very hi-fi or some kind of thing. And then what he told,
Mm.
do you know? These all things will
What?
be changed once you get the remote job and you will be earning dollars. You will be just renovate all your space and you will be
Vipin
having,
were saying.
yes, huge amount of money. Remember that day
Mm.
when we had a large conversation? At that point of time, you left the session in between and only two were left.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Vipin were there. So Vipin was all suggesting his things.
Mm-hmm.
And on the other hand, I also suggested about the Speakeasy app. I told about Speakeasy app. You can go there and learn English. So he was kind of doing favor to me and returning
Mm.
and making me understand that how he is working and how he is making a lot of money. So that one.
Mm.
Because you know what? Within
Mm.
home place and the workplace is not too different. It is just about 2 to 3 kilometers far, hardly 1 kilometer
No.
far. So he spends his
Oh man.
entire day in work, right, making a lot of money, and at the same time he's taking
Mm-hmm.
care of his home also. So
Mm-hmm.
for Vipin, everything is easy as usual, but he's not able to allot that different time, different priorities into other work, like learning English and all
Mm-hmm.
that stuff. That is his weak
Mm.
point.
Okay, it means that his native place is particular Delhi, right?
Yes.
Mm. So does he have a kind of the apartment or have kind of the homes like simple homes, two floors, like
I think
three floor?
he lives in an apartment, but he has just rented some office area where he can just do
Mm-hmm.
his work from home remote job full day, full time, whatever time
But
it is
but
allotted.
as you told that his home is only 1 kilometer far from his just office, so why should he just take the rent so that he has to just pay like a large amount of the money? Because as in Delhi, like the rent pay is so high.
Maybe he doesn't have the space in the home, right? He wants some quiet area.
Okay, maybe
He wants some
maybe
separate
he
space
want to
that way.
want a security.
Yeah. And when you see his
Mm.
workstation, his workplace is highly modified. There are always two PC on which he is working. There is
Mm.
a good setup. Everything is cool. Why? Because he's earning a lot of money through work from home, remote job
But I
location.
can see that if the people are spending more and more time in front of the computer, definitely you couldn't resist yourself using a spectacles. You need
Yeah,
to
yeah.
wear spectacles,
Yes, yes. It's necessary. Yes.
and you just feel like crying automatically, spontaneously, like the tears will just come up automatically without emotion.
Yes, yes.
Because you are just putting your eyes completely on the computer, right?
Yeah. I have some another question also. Like, for example, fill in the blanks was there.
Mm-hmm.
If Sarah is late, then he would have come early. And there are other options also. He can come early, he should have come early. That kind of stuff was there.
Mm-hmm.
So in that also I was little bit
Yeah.
confused. This was regarding English grammar,
Okay.
but I somehow managed to answer correctly. But the main problem was regarding spatial reasoning and the other sequence type of stuff that I just told you.
Yes,
But
yes.
it's kind of good
Like there,
experience.
mhm.
It's a kind of good
There must
experience.
be some alpha. There must be some alphabetical series like A, B, C, D, and then what will just come up. There will be a multiple kind of the alphabetical series. Then there will be a fourth blank. So you need to
Yes,
just go with the same as the starting. You have to
yes,
understand from the
yes,
start.
yes, yes.
Yes, actually, whatever examination I just give, I just find this kind of question. I'm just habituated with those questions.
Yes, yes. And we can also use calculators and other stuff. It was permitted already.
Wow.
We can use that stuff also. Yes.
So, don't you have, didn't you have aptitude kind of the test like mathematicals, formulas,
No, no, it was not mathematical. It was reasoning.
only reasoning?
Reasoning.
Okay.
That's this spatial thing which I just showed you two of the things. And at
Mm-hmm.
the same time, there was also conversation going on. They will run. They will run a 17-second conversation, right? And then they will
Mm-hmm.
give four options: one, two, three, four, and in the four there will be a gist what the conversation is about. So you need to choose the
Mm-hmm.
correct option, what the conversation was about. So this is also
Oh, it means that
so
it's
this
a
was a
jumble sentence. Like you have to just put in the order.
no, 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 it's not a jumble sentence. Can you please remove that
Mm-hmm.
background light because it's directly coming to your camera. The bulb behind you is directly hitting.
Okay. Okay, right now.
Yes, now it is good. So what I'm trying to say that they will play a conversation of 17 seconds, right? You need to
Mm.
listen that conversation and you need to answer what the
Okay.
conversation is about.
Okay.
So that is what another English section was there regarding this. So on an
Are you
exam,
aware about?
yes, yes. Tell me.
Are you aware of version test? Like it is taken from the Amazon or kind of the some multinational companies. Version test. Because as you are
Yes,
in the
yes.
contract
Version test. Yes,
concentrics, right? So you
yes,
know
yes,
that.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
the
I know
same
that.
replica of here.
Yes, but this was higher. Why? Because the company was of abroad
Mm-hmm.
stuff, right? It was quite difficult. Why? Because the
Mm-hmm.
timing was less. It was very less time, right? And the task was very high. So
Mm-hmm.
you need to 100% concentration and focus when you're doing this, giving this test.
Mm-hmm. Is there any negative marking?
Yeah, they just analyze all the marks and then I mean the total you must be of 80% for qualification that is required. And if you're not
Mm.
less than
Then
80%, then they will just mail you. Let me show you that mail also so that you can get a clear idea what I'm talking about. When it comes to window sharing, there is always a problem from my camera.
yes.
It got blurred. Why? Because
Mm-hmm.
it takes a lot of this screen share. Let me just show you
Mm.
where is the mail. Let me just show you. I got a yeah, this one. So see, you will be able to see that. Thanks for taking this to support specialist
Not able.
English. as a live
Not
on.
able to see.
You're not able to see.
I could only see that 17 seconds conversation, the whiteboard,
Yeah, let me
not
show you now.
else.
Let me show you now. So see now you are able to see, right? So I got a mail regarding
Hmm.
this reward recruitment process update, test gorilla assessment. So you can see that thanks for taking time to apply for the position of support specialist. After reviewing your profile and scores, the hiring team decided not to proceed further with your application. Unfortunately, the assessment
Hmm.
score deviated from our benchmark for this role. So that is what it is about.
Hmm.
And I got it at night yesterday.
Okay.
And this was the invite regarding the assessment. If you click here, then you
Hmm.
will be going to the reset assessment mode. Let me just see whether we can get the sample questions because it will be kind of good to share the thing.
Hmm. Yes, do practical so that we can interact with the
Okay,
questions.
but see like what it says. Welcome back. It seems that you already finished your assessment. The results are available to reward.
Hmm.
This is only one time thing.
Hmm. Look, the experience of Zoom meeting right now.
What?
Because since we just know each other and we were just making our just all the conversation in the Zoom meeting only. So we didn't have the alternatives or substitute of Zoom meeting.
Yeah, so you want substitute of Zoom meeting?
No, no, what I'm trying to say that since we know each other and since then that we had been just starting our just whole conversation and the meeting in Zoom meeting only. And
Yes,
we didn't have the alternatives like the link, YouTube or any other kind of the platform that you used to share us.
yes, yes.
And see that the flow of Zoom meeting is so good.
Yeah, you are right, but the quality is low here, right? And remember at the same time when it is StreamYard, we are going directly live. Here we need to record the stuff and then
But in
upload.
StreamYard, I can see that we faltering a lot, right? With our just voices, with the we also do a struggle a lot with showing our just face. So
Yes.
what? Because most of the time we try to just solve these kind of cases and don't just approach to our just problems of speaking, right?
Yeah, so at
So
one point of time, this is a good thing, I think. This one is good. Anyways, it's kind of good experience.
yes.
But we need to sacrifice some things, right, for something because here we are sacrificing the
Mm,
quality, right?
mm.
Because
But
this is
I can withstand a great quality, right? So
no,
I don't
I'm
see
not
like the
I'm not
quality
talking
decreasing.
I'm not talking about what we are going is of bad quality.
Mm,
Talking about uploading quality. It will be on SD quality. It will not
okay.
be in HD quality. Because for
Mhm,
HD, I need to render this into video editing software and then it will be in HD. So it will be a
mhm,
long process, but I don't do that. I just record this stuff and just upload to YouTube.
mm.
So we need to compromise. I mean, if you want
Something.
fast results, then you need to compromise with something, maybe quality or something. Hmm.
I also don't have any unlimited internet connection, so how could I just access to StreamYard or something other stuffs?
Yes.
Actually,
Yeah.
sometimes we have to just give the fun to our audience, right? So how could we just give it or just give the knowledge about English speaking? Like you can just share your just views that how because there was a time that initial that you just faced a lot of the problems while speaking. You struggle a lot for speaking because as it is not our native language, right? So we struggle a lot initially. So how
Yes.
could you just come over everything? So this is how that we should just put question to each other so that the others will just get a benefit. No, I'm in this particular stage, so I'll be become a fluent speaker like we are, right? So this is how that the comparison begins. So every time we couldn't just go for the topic, we should just do something kind of the spill so that the others will just entertain as well as just get knowledge. And sometimes we should have the vocabulary series idiom series, so that any kind of random idioms or just vocabulary I'll just speak, then you have to just share the particular meaning of the
Yeah,
words.
so you can just,
And this,
yeah, you can try, you can just tell me the words and then we can just summarize the stuff. Tell me the word.
okay, I won't be just go with the some hard vocabulary. Like we have to just increase our lexical variety, right?
Yes.
Okay, tell me ignorant.
Okay, let me
There
just
was
give you
time you
this word.
asked me.
Okay, let me give you. What is the meaning of seas? What do you think
Yes,
is the
yes.
meaning of seas?
Ignorant.
Seas means
I
ignore.
repeat, ignorant. I repeat, ignorant. Meaning. I'm asking the meaning.
What is the ignorant meaning?
Yes, you say. Yes.
And what
I
is,
remembered like 3 to 4 months ago you asked me ignorant meaning.
yeah, what is the meaning of seas then?
Cease.
Yes.
Uh cease meant to stop something
Yes,
like
right.
ceasefire.
Yes, right.
Yes, yes. We should just also look for the common words. Like what happens most of the time, we deepen down towards the long words, but we just overlook to this kind of small words. But after that, we realize that no, these words are so much necessary for our just conversation. So we should just have in our just brain.
Yes. Yeah, you can, we can come with lot of words and then just on whiteboard just practice them, right? Give the
Yes,
meaning,
definitely.
anything,
I
anything
I
which can help
I
the
think
audience.
even if that you have large knowledge about something or everything, but if you don't have words, if you don't have vocabulary, definitely you'll be stranded and stuck in between speaking, right? So I
Yes,
think that words and vocabularies are much necessary.
right, right.
Actually, I'm just having like more than 20,000 words in 4 copies, right? So I have been just jotting down since like 7 years ago.
Oh my God.
So so whenever I just feel like I just go through them, and yes, it looks like that it is completely unbearable for me. Like right now that I'm not just finding much of the time for this to just look out all those words. So whenever I just feel like I just go through pages, and yes, after that I just forget everything. Because of that, I
Mhm.
don't use them in the
Yes.
sentence.
Yeah, but we can, anyway, we can do whatever feels good.
Mm, yeah, definitely we should. Like tomorrow or today after tomorrow, that I'll be just prepared first 10 words from my side, and you should just prepare 5 to 10 words from your side.
Yes,
And
but
this is
on
how
the,
that we should just
yeah, but on the other hand, I would
tell
like
me.
to say that we can do that stuff what you're just talking about, but when it comes to education plus entertainment, there is no entertainment here because you can't play music here as compared to that of singing. You can just have chillaxing mode and you can play music. But this, but that stuff here you can't do. There is no option.
See, when you just go with some vocabulary, right? And you are asking me like this, give me the answer for this particular vocabulary. I'm not able to give. Okay, I just failed to give. Then you should just play some very hello.
Yes, yes,
Yes, you can just play some defeat song so that I would just feel abhorrent, right?
yes, right.
And if I just give the answer, then there will be a win kind of a song. So this is how that we could engage the whole the
Yes, but we need to
those
set up for
watching
that.
us.
Yeah, we can. We need to set up
Mm.
some things for that. It will take time.
Otherwise, you can just play random. You can just play random, like
Yeah, but
asking 5 questions. Hmm.
yeah, you are right. But here there is no option to add sound in this Zoom stuff. There is no option to.
Okay, you can just go. You can just go for random music. Random music. Don't just go particular for emotional song like this.
Yeah, let me just open what I have just made so that I have made a music on my iPhone GarageBand. So let me just open that. And let me just see that when I just play, are you able to hear? So let me just.
Okay.
So we are just testing this music stuff. So in future, if can,
Why don't you update your iPhone?
it is costly, man. Are you able to hear?
No,
You are not able to hear the music.
no,
Really?
definitely not able to listen to it.
Okay, means there is no option. Means there is no option to share the music in this Zoom meeting. It's sad.
Okay.
Yes. So when you're talking about upgrading, I'm using this iPhone since 5 years. This I got in 2018 and it is 2023. So this is my companion since 5 years.
Have you ever been visited with the problem in for just particular iPhone?
Yes, I am actually having the problem right now. But still I will
No,
continue
no.
to do this.
Ha, have you just found any kind of trouble till now?
Yes,
You just got it and
that's what I told. I am having
hmm.
problems right now, man. But
Then why
still I
did you
will.
buy this particular phone?
I didn't buy
Like
it.
giving
I
lots of
didn't buy it. It
money.
was a gift. It was a gift from my brother.
Then don't tell anyone that should just go for just iPhone.
No, no, I will definitely recommend. I
Why?
have, because this is the best thing. So now let me just play the music and
Mm,
now you will be able to hear the music. Let, so are you able to hear music? So this kind of music we can have it.
yeah, we can just play for 10 seconds, not just 10 minutes.
Yeah, you are right, but I'm just trying different stuff. So this is kind of ABC music. ABC kind of music.
Yes.
This is calming, relaxing music.
Now I'm not able to listen to the music. Have you stopped it?
No, no, it's going on. Now
Right now I'm able to hear.
it's kind of cool music.
Mm,
These are all YouTube music itself. It's not from somewhere outside. It's from music from YouTube itself. So now I know how you can just share this music also. There is option.
mm,
So you need to play with the apps to learn the stuff.
yes. Money, money, and money. You just go to sleep before just you so much engrossed in money means you just think about that how do I just make a money. I couldn't just able to just make money because there are very less customer just came today and the customer came with not satisfying, and when you just go for the bed and after that when you just wake up you just get ready just have sat and you just go to the shops and just feel like oh my god you are just waiting for the customers. Money
Yes.
is everywhere.
You can't escape the money game. It's mandatory.
Yes.
Anyway, so what do you think? What do you have any update? Because we have 7 minutes left.
What update?
Anything you want to share?
Yeah,
Let me.
definitely. Why you are yes, tell me.
No, no, you go ahead first.
No, no, I have some random questions, so we
Yeah,
can
let
just
me
put it.
let me yeah let me share
Mhm.
my video that I just made for my another channel, right? And you just give me the feedback. How is the intro? So let me just.
Mm.
Yeah. So I'm playing. So how it was?
Yeah, good.
This was a kind of intro that I just made, right?
Right. Yeah, in the first scenario, it looks like that you are just greeting the people with joining your hands. So it is good.
Yeah, yeah. That's what the intro is about. And next, I'm teaching something. So that way, it tells out that it's kind of motivation, teaching kind of stuff, and how to make money, earn
Definitely.
money online, that kind of stuff. I'm sharing.
Definitely, you are just making money online.
Means what you're trying to say.
I'm saying that are you making money online?
Yes, I am.
Then teach us. I'm not making a single penny.
And
I
then
don't know
you
how to
can
make
go on my
money.
another channel. Then you can go on my another channel.
Oh my God, like you are just advertising right now.
I'm having 300 videos on that channel on make
300
money online.
videos.
Yes, on make money online.
Or you were saying that you just made this particular channel recently?
No, I just let me just share you that also so that you will get a clear idea. But remember that that channel is in Hindi, right? That's the stuff.
Hmm.
So when I go here,
Okay, when did you create this particular channel? Like money on earn money online.
see, I created channel long before, but I started upload just few months back. Maybe I can say you can say that maybe 6 to 7 months back I just started uploading the content. Before I was not active. I
Okay.
just created the channel and I was not active. But right now, as you
Mm,
will be able to see my this channel where I just teach people how to make money online, motivation, and all the other stuff.
mm,
Because I think that in regional language also it is mandatory, and that's why I
yes,
created this stuff.
yes.
So as you
I
can
know
see,
that.
I'm
I
having
can feel.
122 subscribers, right? And this is my
Oh.
personal channel on my personal name.
Mm, mhm.
So that is the stuff. Hmm.
Okay, since you left making the video in this particular channel, like it happened long ago, right? So at that time, how much video you have been just posted for this particular channel, and
And
how you just goes with 300 videos? Like 300 is huge.
because on every day I tend to make one video at least. Because
Oh my
consistency
God.
is the key. Right? When you're not consistent, then YouTube will not push your stuff. Like for example, you are into some other area and you are not contributing towards YouTube. So YouTube will never force your
Mm,
content to other people. It will automatically stop. And that's the real game.
yes.
So if you are having a channel and if you want to grow the channel, then in whatever part of the world you are, you must contribute to make content, at least one content. Maybe either a short video or a long video. Then only YouTube will just suggest your videos to other people, and you can have
Mm,
more reach.
right. I think sometimes that I delayed a lot. Means I delayed means I should have just made this kind of the things or stuffs like 4 years before or three
Yes,
years
yes, you
before.
have
Like
delayed. Yes, you have
yeah.
not taken the action.
Mm,
If you have take action long ago, then you will be at different place from where you are
mm.
right now. It would have made a
Since we
lot.
know each other, at least that I should have started at that time.
Yes, yeah, I think we know each other maybe more than 2 years. I think 2 to 3 years. So
Yes.
before 2 to 3 years, maybe in the year you can say 2020, where there was a COVID. I think we were knowing each other from that also. So maybe in 2019 or 2018 we came in contact. So at that time when you
But
are just
there was other guy who just added me in the group. You were not there.
it was Divya Prakash.
And he left. He
Yeah,
left and making us join.
yes. It was Divya Prakash who just added you, and then we came in contact somehow because and we were just talking throughout in English, and you were also getting a great grip over English, and then we just rest is history.
His contribution was only to just make us meet.
Yes. And the idea came into my mind that I need to start a group for English learning, and in that way it all started.
Hmm,
So now our time will be end. So see you tomorrow maybe at the same time because it is less than 1 minute.
okay.
Yeah, thanks for
Mm-hmm.
joining.
Have you had your boiled eggs?
No, I will be having soon, maybe.
Oh my God! Right now.
Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
it is good.
Yes, I'll talk to you
Okay,
later.
bye.
Bye for now. Yes.